Unseen Product.
Unseen.
Welcome to the Unseen Podcast.
What is your name? Your name. Afagi.
Now my name I call for you now.
Call it again.
Osas.
That be your name?
Osas.
Jesus.
Sas up me then you Unseen. It's going down, man.
The unseen make it rain, dog. It's never enough.
Yeah, I like the sounds of this clean, unseen beat. Don't get caught up on the mix like unseen's trash.
Unseen products, nigga. It's your boy 2-5 and unseen on this track. Tracks for unseen. Unseen beats of bang, bang. Chill.
The hood rev.
And unseen.
Unseen products.
Yeah. Now that we acquainted, what's poppin'? Like we always do about this time, welcome to the Unseen Music Podcast. Yes, it is I, Unseen. Now you heard all that, right? Name drop. Yeah, there's a reason for that, right? The name drop is branding, in case you ain't know. But first, let me explain who is Unseen, right? Like I say, it is I, it is me. But just to let you guys know a little bit about myself, then I'm gonna get on with the podcast, with the episode for this week. My name is Unseen, but it has a meaning to it. I got the name from Ice Cube and Scarface, literally mentioning it on different songs, and I felt like I just liked the name, but more so the name will at the moment define how I did music, right? And music, it actually means to achieve a musical score without prior knowledge or study. And that was me. I taught myself music production. I taught myself all of the technical side, the engineering, mixing, and all of those things, all of those equipments, until later on I went to school for it and became a certified engineer, right? But and then from there, or even before that, I got with my friend. We started booking studio time, paying for it out of our pockets, recording demos to shop for deals. You know, came close quite a few times, right? You know what I'm talking about. But even from there, started developing artists, just using my own skills and studying music for years. Just to let you guys know, I've been studying music for 30 years. Yeah, that's right. You might think, wait, how old is he? Never mind that. I just been studying music that long. All right? So that is to say, I know what I'm talking about when I'm on here. So when you hear me talking, I'm not one of those people who just on a wave of doing a podcast. It's just that I have a lot to share. You know what I'm saying? I've influenced a lot of people. I've helped I helped jumpstart careers. I influence producers, and you know, even counsel a lot of people in regard to their music career. You know what I'm saying? So this is me in a nutshell, but with way much more to that. You know what I mean? So I've been doing professional music for about two decades. You know what I'm saying? If I can give you some references in terms of my work, I've worked with some notable artists and a lot of independent artists, right? I actually get a kick out of working with brand new artists and unknown artists, where I can develop them and seeing them evolve and getting better at their craft. That's me personally. You know what I'm saying? But I've worked with some, like a guy like Ray Kwan from Wu-Tang, right? Like that was my first commercial record. You know what I'm saying? That hit the radio, and I'm gonna play that for y'all real quick in a moment. Then I moved on to doing some stuff for Infamous Mob, you know, of the Mobb Deep fame. You know what I mean? Mr. Cheeks. And then from there, it just spiraled to other work for mixing work that involved cats like Jadakiss and Fabulous was one of those records that I mixed, which was my man Boulevard Benny, and a few other stuff that I can't even recall, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Almost signed a few deals, but I really never signed any contract because the record industry is shady. But I got the work, but I never signed the contracts, right? But there's a lot to tell. I will share a whole lot more the more you guys listen to this podcast. You know what I mean? But Unseen Product is actually the brand. That's my production company that I've done business as for all these years. You know what I'm saying? So there's value in the name, because, you know, I went to college, but when I go to work, They don't recognize my name and pay me off for that. So that's why I created a brand off this name Unseen, and I made a whole lot of money off of that. So never mind the workplace, suckers. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So a name has value. When you think like Hennessy, Bacardi, nah, we ain't talking about Cardi B and her sister, right? Hennessy, that's Richard Hennessy. That's the founder of the cognac Hennessy. Same thing for the Bacardi, right? That's Emilio Bacardi. You ain't know that, right? Mercedes-Benz. That's Carl Benz, a German cat. You know what I'm saying? We can go back to many more. Like since we speaking of Hennessy, there's nobody named vodka. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of vodka, Ciroc, there's nobody named Ciroc, right? Can you imagine drinking a liquor called Puffy 80 proof? I don't think so. So Ciroc was appropriate, you know what I mean? But with that said, you know, there's value in the name if you brand it correctly. You know what I mean? So that's Unseen for you. All right. But with that said, let's talk about some other names. Look, in hip hop, you know, it's been a thing to like always shout out your peoples or your producer or your dancers, right? That's an old thing, right? In fact, some hip hop records had a whole song towards the end of the record, in some cases in the middle of the album, right? Where they'll just do strictly shout outs, shouting out names, affiliates, and so on, right? But now, and these days, it evolves to tagging it in beats, or where you just might hit a producer's name at the beginning of the beats, right? Like that's a huge thing. But even before that, let me tell you something like this, right? A lot of artists that you know about, they came up. Their fame was them doing hit singles and hit records out of their name. One person that is known for that is Snoop Dogg, man. Snoop Dogg probably has like maybe at least 5 hit singles where they were about his name. You don't believe me? First single that he came out with solo, What's My Name? Platinum record. Platinum. And I ain't talking about platinum like these days. Platinum like these days ain't the same thing like back in the days. Completely different, right? He had the other one. He had another one with Timbaland. What's My Name Again? And then he had the other one with where it was like Snoop Dogg, like with him and Jay-Z did the remix. If you go to YouTube and listen to Snoop probably has like 10 songs where he's really saying his name in it, and there's a reason why you know Snoop Dogg. Originally Snoop Doggy Dogg, all right? But never mind him. DMX did the same thing. He copied that later. What's My Name? That was his breakout single. Jay-Z did the same thing. Jigga, right? Jigga, my nigga. What's my mother, right? Biggie, a lot of that. Hypnotized. Biggie, can't you see, right? Notorious with, you know, Little Kim. You know what I'm saying? Notice how the name has value, but people found a way to brand their name to make it matter. And, you know what I'm saying? Make them lots of money. So, there's value in the name. Understand that. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about value in the name. Jay-Z worth $1 billion, right? Dr. Dre worth $800 million or $1 billion. I mean, you know, maybe not so soon after his wife get done with him. I mean, not for too long. You know what I'm saying? But Master P worth 227 mil, something like that, right? They said Birdman 100 mil, right? Get this one. Get this funny one out though. 50 Cent supposedly worth about 30 million. That's fake news. But because they saying like J. Cole's worth 60 million. Kendrick Lamar 75 million. Nicki Minaj 100 million. So it's kind of weird when you hear somebody like 50 Cent that's only worth $30 million, right? But whatever, that's their business. But I say that to say there's value in the name. And Drake 150 million, right? So if you think about these people, man, they were set up to take losses as per statistics, but they turned those losses into wins, right? Because they were set up to take L's where they come from. Minus Drake. Drake came from a silver spoon, you know what I mean? But just goes to show you there's value in the name. You feel me? So I'll be unseen. Understand that. All right? But with that said, there's also some L's. There's some L's. Because we've seen some L's taken to hip-hop. Suge. You know, good guy in terms of business. You know, you guys probably will disagree, but I have a different context when I say good guy, right? But Death Row, man, took a lot of losses, right? Biggest hip-hop record label, or label at a point. Lost all of their artists, Snoop, Tupac, and all that. Then we lost Tupac, one of the biggest losses we seen, right? Then Biggie, right? Back to back. Then hip-hop lost some of the huge losses that we might recall in recent time. Nipsey Hussle, right? Crazy. A lot of losses, you know what I'm saying? And then we've seen some historic losses recently, man. Shout out to all of the victims of COVID-19. Monster, right? A lot of people, you know, lost loved ones. All right, so R.I.P., rest in peace. And most recently, we can recall that Chadwick Boseman, right? That's another L. R.I.P. But as they say, you know, a loss on earth is a gain in heaven, right? So if you believe in that, then hey, heavenly rest in peace to him. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, I'm going to keep it moving. Again, I want y'all to get to know me a little bit, so I'm going to play some of my music for you, right? I'm going to play my first record that hit the radio for y'all, right? So y'all get to hear and know a little bit about me as I continue this podcast, you know what I'm saying? And then I got my man L, speaking of L. Yeah, I got my man L coming through, and he gonna talk about some L's, if you know what I'm trying to say here. You know what I mean? But let me play the song for y'all. I got some other songs I might throw on for y'all as well, all right? But before that, look, speaking of name branding, check out these names and realize that these ain't the kind of names that you can brand. So you would have to make up a totally different name. You know what I'm saying? Check this out.
I didn't want her name to be like anybody else's. Make sure.
What is her name? What is her name?
It's Rose Shandy, Antonisha, Vision, Keishan, Simon, Drew, Shalinda, Shirkane, Ronquel, Ninja, Shamika, Shanet, Tamika, Shawa, Hini, Shell, Kani, Satsan, Janish, Marine, Kunsai, Kanisha, Devon, Yvonne, Lutani, Sivan, Tay, Pranky, Salaviva, Zamfisa, Jesslyn, Sujave, Loya, Vet, Sparkly, Sandra, Kate, Kati, Vishon, Orly, they Kishawa, Lisa, Nethy, Shots, Macmone, Lisa. My middle name is Kunyan Scott.
Your middle name? Girl, please. Okay, go on. You're done?
My middle name is Kunyan Scott Yathwashikam, and my last name is Williams.
I didn't want her name to be like anybody else's. I had to make sure that it wasn't like...
Name?
Say, it's Rosa Isabela Maria Lupita Novela Sábado Gigante, Plagada Chancleta Chuleta Sofita Adobo Sazón Arroz con Pollo Guisado Tostones Plátano Salsa Merengue Bachata Culiquita Cati Culiquita Cata Mesa que más aplauda Micaela de la Cruz Marcantini Suavemente Bésame and my middle name is Que Quiero Sentir Tus Labios Besándome Otra Vez and my last name is Martinez.
I mean, damn. Look, these ain't them. Look, I really think their parents didn't like them, or that was just the way they flipped out on the father or the mother or whatever, and that's how these names came about. You know what I'm saying? So picture trying to brand these names, you know what I mean? But anyway, let's get to the record.
Brand new by little, featuring Ray Kwon.
All fours and gauges, top locks get blown off hinges. Divide 20 into 160, vision and inches spinning.
Yeah, this was Littles from QB. The Littles don't even rap anymore. He's a businessman.
Paint my life on 1,000-inch screens. Watch the pictures, trips and falls, rise through winters.
Yeah, this was featuring Ray Kwon.
The game is a novel, bulletproof, goggles and bitches. Dollar bill, y'all.
I think this was a radio rip or off of a mixtape. It was spread in the streets, you know what I'm saying?
Swear on my life and yours too, cousin. The old niggas be holding yo. Chill on the bezels, getting big on all levels. Niggas is watching, money come from most of the devils. I seen that televised moment. Hey, yo, son, you dropped it, now you gotta move like
yo,
you grown.
Some say the good die young.
Shout out to Draws.
Cause the hood where I'm from, you even
Draws got me on his record.
Shout out to Power.
Rest in peace to Draws, man. Good guy.
Good die young.
Why's that?
Cause the hood where I'm from,
shout out to the river.
Wu-Tang shout outs.
Brand new by little.
Bring it back, bring it back. Bring it back. Where the flex bomb at?
Divide 20 into 160, vision and inches spinning out the hood into larger homes. Sex tales and Motorola phones roaming the world. DVDs paint my life on 1,000-inch screens.
Alright. That's enough of that. So there you go. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, I got a record I want to play for y'all, but I'm just going to play a snippet. Then I'll play the whole thing another time. Check this out, right? I was asked to produce a record for her. This was before she got big. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you a hint. Sheether. You know what I'm saying? So I was asked to produce some record. I'm like, yo, I don't know what she rap like or like, so I went to the source. Yeah, never mind Big Pun discovered her. this was the original Christopher Columbus I went to. You know what I'm saying? And I asked for the record, and I got the exclusive that she doesn't even have today. But I'm just going to give you a snippet. I'll play the whole song another day. Check this out.
It's gonna get hectic. It's gonna get hectic. It's gonna get hectic. It's gonna get, it's reminisce. It's reminisce. It's reminisce. It's reminisce. It's reminisce. I'm through talking, I don't even need my tongue no more. Get the ammunition ready, cause we going to war. Was acting like y'all want
Okay,
war,
okay,
so
okay. Let me stop this now. All right, look. Let's get into it. Let me holler at my man L.
Unseen product.
So look, check it out. I got the homie L with me, right? You know what I'm saying? L, holla at him. Let him know where you rap and your name, and then we go get into it. Because, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of people that we need to put on blast, or we do need to let it be known, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm talking about winning a little bit. How you can win with just being yourself, right? But it's a lot of suckers, a lot of people that's that's doing a lot of foul stuff out there, you know what I'm saying? And we seeing that a lot of losers is winning. But first and foremost, man, holla at him, let him know about
you've been
you.
listening to me the last couple of days.
you feel me?
So yeah, I can talk about that all day.
A lot of losers is winning, man, you know what I'm saying? But look, this the homie L, man. You calling from where, man?
I'm calling from the Shicey Heights, y'all already know, man. I'm up in the Bronx, I'll be in Westchester, I'm all over the place, man. LG, Larceny Grand, Wick Fanatic LG, if you know me recently. Let's go with it, man.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, man, yo, listen, right? One of the craziest things to me is when you see like the losers be winning. You know what I'm saying? The losers be winning.
Yeah.
Right?
Always winning.
Look, but see, here's the thing. One thing for me, I don't get into that too much because I don't want to look like I'm hating, right? So look, win if you winning. But my point is this, man. We just got to hand some L's out, right? Look, I'm speaking to the homie definitely. L. So we go hand some people some L first and foremost. For Breonna Taylor, man, I built with you earlier and you bring that up, man. That's a hard L to us black folks. Now, you know what I mean? It ain't nothing new in terms of that kind of situation, but we were really going hard for her and just trying to expect a different outcome. So we definitely got to hand an L. You know what I'm saying? We definitely got to hand an L to that city, man.
We got to hand an L. It's not just to the city, to us in general. It's not just Breonna Taylor. It also started off with Sean Bell. Every time you see this big push behind black people being pro-black, they never follow through. And that's our problem. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like at the end of the day, it was a whole, like you said, it was a whole big thing to push for a different outcome and a different verdict. But once the verdict came in, something should be done behind that too. You can't just let these verdicts come in and say, "I fucking," and go drink your coffee and smoke your L. You have to keep going, because if you don't keep going, nobody's gonna respect the whole yelling before you. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. So with that said, the city of Louisville, Kentucky, and all of that, and
anybody, the big L.
Yeah, big L to that police department. Big L to those racist bastards over there. You know what I'm saying? Yep. I hope you do nothing but take L's and the rest of your loser life. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna keep hitting those L's. Period. You know what I'm saying? So the hell with them, L. Let's put it that way. But but yo, you know what? Yo, I'm gonna hit out some L to the people that really thought that the way to be effective about this was just posting memes about it, other than really taking the same time out to do the research to see how they can truly be effective. Cause they don't care about those memes, man. They don't care about those memes.
Directly. That's so that, and people got too entwined with the internet and the whole. A meme is not going to solve your problem. People don't even make no money off of memes. You think if there's 1 million memes that went up yesterday, 4 people got paid. See what I'm saying? Like most of the time, everybody's just doing this for the meme part of like the internet, just for fun and shits and giggles. And it's spare quality time. I do it a lot, mind you.
Right.
But you have to directly, when it comes down to the black power.
But yours is entertainment though, bro. Like it's entertainment. That's a different context. I'm talking about trying to influence change for justice. Memes ain't it. You know what I'm saying?
That's it is, because you have to have, so it's just back to the first card. You have to have the oomph behind it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A meme is not action. You know what I'm saying? It's being taken out of office because you put a meme up yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
So it's your
Nothing is
meme.
gonna change.
Yeah, man. So take this L when it comes to posting a meme trying to make change, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. If you trying to influence something, it's good, but it's all good. But if that's all you doing, take this L, man. But yo, listen, there's somebody else taking a lot of L too, man.
Who else taking a bunch of L's right now?
Yo, it's funny. We already know the whole Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion. Look, I was about to say, yo, she's an L. Yo, listen, I almost call her Megan Good.
Nah.
Look, I don't think Megan Good can take an L.
This is my Tory Lanez brand, real shit, man. We gotta get to the Tory Lanez. Listen, man, this is real about any situation when like I do a lot of things that people that know me when it comes down to these females and all that.
Right.
The reality of it is you don't know what the fuck made. This is my defense of Tory Lanez before I tell y'all how much of a dickhead he is. Because like you really don't know what these females do to make you go to that extent.
Right.
See what I'm saying? In my mind, okay, and this is before I heard this shit, y'all. Mm-hmm. In my mind, it was like, yo, she had to do something for, because you know he had too much to lose. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? Like to shoot her in a fucking feet, boy. That was an emotional move.
Yeah.
But so you had entirely.
Well, allegedly, we don't know if he did it.
We don't know if he did it. But that's what I said. That's why I was like earlier. I wanted to be up. He said he did. He apologized.
Wait. No.
My nigga, I gotta send it to you.
Hold on. Pause. All right, look, I hear you. But he just dropped the album saying he didn't and told her directly she's lying. And look. And then there's a lawyer who kind of handle these cases, and he assessed his verses in a song and said, look, the way he's approaching it now as a lawyer, it's too much for him to lose to take this approach about he didn't do it and putting it back on her. So if I were a lawyer or a prosecutor or whatever, he said, look, it's looking like that he's too confident now saying that he didn't do it, and it's now a who shot Meg.
Yeah.
It's now
that's fucking crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, at the end of the day, you don't know what going on behind doors with a man and his chick. But still, that was extreme.
It was extreme. Look, let's put it this way. If he did it, that's a hard L. Not just an L in terms of his music career and everything. But as a man, that's an L, man. He got
to hold that L himself within himself. Because all you did right now is fuck up your bag, boy.
Yeah.
For one chick.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. It's like you got millions of dollars, there's millions of chicks. You're talking about one fucking chick at the beginning of the height of your career.
Right.
That was the stupidest shit. So you got to hold. We don't even got to give him that L. He's walking around with it. You got to hold that.
He's walking around with it.
There's an L in his name. You already was fucked up. There's an L in his name.
Tory L after this, right? Tory L. If he did it, no more. If he did it, as OJ would say, OJ Simpson, if y'all ain't know, if I did it, right? But the point is, right? Because we don't know the facts. Everybody can speculate based on what they hear, man. We know how anything can be spent.
Yeah, that's why I'm not just gonna throw that boy under the bus like that.
But at the same time, if he did, that's an L. On
that's
the flip side,
if you did that, nigga, drunk or not, because I heard him try to blame it on liquor, whatever. Even on liquor, my nigga, I get smacked.
Look, it ain't no excuse for it. It's an L. Ain't no excuse.
Yeah.
But
ain't
look,
no excuse for that.
Check this. On the flip side, they are they saying that it's her and Rock Nation trying to flip a publicity stunt, and it's being flipped on her. If she will go that far, man, just for a publicity stunt or whichever context, or if she ain't trying to snitch on him, that's still an L.
I said we are in a whole different world now from the 90s. Niggas will do anything for a publicity stunt. The internet is based on publicity stunts. It's not really based on information unless you look for it. But you can find publicity stunts every fucking 5 minutes. Every 5 seconds. Because everybody wants to be a part of something. Everybody wants to be seen. Everybody wants to be known. Even the people that don't, they say, oh, I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be known. If a fight break out right now, they go pick their fucking phone up and tape it. See what I'm saying? Because everybody wants to have views somewhere. It's not about money no more. It's about views.
Yeah, well, you know what? Look, I'll put it this way. A lot of people think that those views are winning, but in reality, you are recording a permanent L of your life on these videos. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, yo, check it. I got somebody
seems to get there.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? But yo, never mind them for a second. it's another person taking a lot of L who's been winning for a while, and I talked about him in a recent episode. It's Vlad, man, Vlad TV. You know what I'm saying?
He's a whole L.
Yo, man, he's definitely taking an L.
Crazy?
He gonna keep winning because he got a big platform. Now, go ahead.
Yeah, when he started, I really did fuck with the boy. You know what I'm saying? But the more I see everybody, not like I go with everybody's opinions. Like, yo, I see what they say, and then I watch his videos. He started a lot of dumb shit for no reason, yo. And
Yeah,
that's like, you
man.
gotta hold that L.
Yo,
like,
listen.
A whole lot.
He went with his platform in terms of the numbers and everything like that, but his platform is the snitch factory because he invite these brothers on there to give themselves L's, right, for snitching on themselves, and then next thing you know, Agent Officer Vlad is pretty much getting them to testify. That's like his show for a lot of street dudes. It's the interrogation room, man. You know what I'm saying? And these dudes is hitting themselves L's for going up there and talking that nonsense or self-snitching, man. You know?
I done watched these niggas say that shit for damn near 2 to 3 years now. Like, really say it. Like, yo, so if everybody knows that, then why are they still going up there?
Because the clout.
It goes back to the views.
Because look,
you want to go up there. You want to be seen. You want to tell all of your story. You know
but look, exactly. Look. In their mind, the clout is a W. It's winning to get clout because they think it's going to lead to something else. And you know what? Some people's been smart enough to do that. Look, let's give it up to Lord Jamar, who's been on there, right? He used Vlad to propel his voice, but now he's winning because now he just established his own platform. Now, let me say this. I don't think he necessarily needed Vlad per se because he's been established before him in terms of having a brand that he can rebrand and get it out there, but you have to use whatever's working to help her propel and win and not take that out.
When you're so far back like that, you really do need somebody that's really in the light now to help you glisten. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why I told my man this a long time ago. At the end of the day, if you see yourself hanging around a bunch of stars now, you got to ask yourself if they came up or if you fell down. You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because at the end of the day, like if you see like boom, like if I just walk out right now and I'm walking and I bump into Jay-Z and Jay-Z's chilling with me for the next 3 days. Why? See what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not because I'm getting that much money that Jay-Z fucks with me. It's because maybe his name is a little bit down now and then he needs my new energy to reinvent what he got going on. In that case, I'm the fucking I'm the beginning of this practice. You know what I'm saying? Why am I giving you that type of energy of a boss? You know what I'm saying? When I'm really a boss of mine, I'm really... See, that's the difference between the internet and now and niggas getting record careers 15 and 20 years ago. Right now, you don't need them for anything, like nothing. You know, we do a lot of this shit on our phone.
Come on, man.
So knowing that, why do I have to give you that type of respect? I can if I choose to, if I feel that you're somebody that needs to be respected. But if you feel that I'm somebody that's supposed to suck your balls just because you got a name 20 years ago, where that's going?
Oh, man.
Then you're talking to me because you need me to bring you back up into the light.
Listen, with that said, I'm with you, man. They can just hold that L for not understanding what they doing when they get up on there on Vlad TV. But look, yo, man, somebody else got to get this L, though, right?
Yeah.
These, the clout game, man, it's more embarrassing than it is winning. It's like a lot of it's not winning. It's really an embarrassment show, man. Because the whole do anything just to get noticed, and then half the time it's not strategic. Now Tekashi started acting a fool with that, and then the label, not him. You know what I'm saying? Not him. Yeah. The label, or should I say his investors, right, decided to say, we're going to use this whole extreme behavior of clout and turn it into an L. And they started winning, but let me hit the L to them for a second, because when they started winning, right, they if you ask me, I think, genuinely speaking, I think Tekashi wouldn't have snitched on them dudes if those white cats didn't come in there, because he would have.
Nah, it was honestly.
Yo, I don't think the whole baby mom stuff mattered. If they didn't step in, he wouldn't have snitched, and they wouldn't have taken the L from him. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm explaining the Tekashi shit from my view, because he would have had to take an L eventually. I'm gonna tell you why.
Right.
Because the boy wasn't solid from the get-go.
Of course.
You cannot have these clown ass niggas around real niggas and expect real results. That's where Shotty and them got a whole of L. Because at the end of the day, y'all brought this clown nigga around everybody. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Now, where the clown nigga went crazy is because, nigga, this is where he's wrong. And like, I hope we do get him around, because he got to understand where he's wrong at. Nigga, at the end of the day, I understand you feel it was extortion. I understand niggas pumped your baby moms. But niggas ain't raped your baby moms. She was a willing contestant.
Yo, good point on that. They didn't rape her. She gave it up.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta go back to the Shotty. There's a whole nother thing with that. Now he's talking about niggas extorting them. No, nigga, if you ask me, you paid your way to get in the game quick. Because everybody else had to go through fucking all types of trials and tribulations to walk into the people you walked into in 3 weeks because you had funny hair and the whole black community behind you. Now it looks crazy as fuck.
So it's not extortion. You had to pay your dues. But
it's not extortion.
Look, that's my point though. That's my point. I think. See, he probably understood that until them dudes came around and with the big money and created a different impression.
Understand that.
He didn't understand that.
Because if he understood that, he would have never fucking did what he did. Because at the end of the day, like I said, at the end, it'd be different if he was a gangster too. See what I'm saying? You're not a gangster in any fucking form. But yet and still, at one time, you had the whole UBN, whole United Blood Nation behind you, rocking with the red. Red was on top. Now it's about to be a whole Blue York. The niggas don't even realize that, and that's because the boy
you said Blue
Bobby
York,
Smurda,
huh?
Yeah, it's about to be a Blue York. You know why? Because the boy Bobby Smurda stood tall. He stood tall, and he stood tall for his man. While your man that y'all gave all the promotion to did have more time in the field, told on everybody. He found new niggas to tell on. And why? Because he felt he was being extorted, but he wasn't. All they really did was make him pay for his security. Because mind you, he's going all around the fucking country saying, suck my dick, fuck you faggot niggas. Chicago and all that. Who else did that? See what I'm saying?
Yeah, nobody.
He only got a chance to do that type of shit.
Yo, you know what, man? I think you summed that up, man. So look. I don't want to give him so much light on that because that's like a dead horse. So look, he's just gonna take this L, and his label gonna take the L after they thinking all that was gonna make him win, and it flopped hard, and now he shut up. He ain't saying nothing since. So bye, sucker.
Nah, he's
hold that
L.
L.
Now, you didn't see that recently? He tried to get on Gilly shit.
Yeah,
Gilly kid.
See, that was another L.
Gilly,
that was another
L. He
L.
tried to tell Gilly, yo, you need to let me on your show because it's gonna be the best thing that ever happened in your life.
Man, nah,
yeah,
Gilly shut him down,
Gilly
man.
answered that too, because nigga, the best thing that ever happened in your life. The boy's head is too big. See what I'm saying?
L. He's out of here. He took a L.
Yeah,
It's a
fuck
story.
that nigga.
Look. You know who else took a hard L?
Who?
Yo, and I don't want to keep beating this dead horse either, man, but R. Kelly just took a L, man. Dudes done pressed him in jail. Like, yo, I heard he's shaking his boots. He don't want to come out of his cell. Man. You know what I'm saying?
You know why I feel bad for R. Kelly? I'm gonna keep it tall, man. Niggas, everybody in their world want to throw the bus under the boy now, but motherfuckers act like the tape didn't come out when we were all in high school. See what I'm saying? Y'all didn't know what he was doing.
Damn.
The first 2 or 3 girls might have been underage. Every bitch after that was on that goddamn documentary was of age chicks. So y'all knew what the fuck was going on. Y'all wanted clout. That's clout chasing at his eyes. Y'all wanted to say eventually that y'all fucked R. Kelly. And now that y'all see it's a dollar sign behind it, now y'all want to say y'all fucked R. Kelly so y'all can get broke off. This has nothing to...
You talk about really Sparkle in them, right? It's like Sparkle and other women, not girls, women.
But that was wrong on him. But it's like, yo, after y'all knew that he did that, y'all kept him in the industry, though. Y'all kept him around these kids. Y'all kept him around these chicks.
Listen. I don't want to rehash that whole story, but you know what? I get what you're saying, and I do think those people that knew that the whole time, they got to take an L too.
Don't get it twisted. For the people that are listening, I do not promote child rape shit at all. I have nothing to do with kiddie porn shit. But I gotta call it what it is, man. Like if y'all, I'm like that, like with conspiracy shits too, right? If not, like the drug conspiracy shits. If you know that these people or whatever people have been fucking with the community up for 5-6 years, what took so long to come get them? Y'all just let the bodies drop, and then come in 5-6 years later. Y'all could have saved the whole community if y'all felt these niggas was the problem, and they always come in with a bunch of fucking tapes and recordings. So my question is, where the fuck was you niggas?
They
Don't act like you're on the public side. You're not on the public side.
Look, at that time, R. Kelly was winning. So they wanted to be right beside him so they can win. So this is why, look, just to wrap that part up, we go tell all of them Holeless L for being inconsistent and never cared about those little girls back then. So Holeless L and shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying? But
Super
listen. There's somebody else out there, Benzino, right? Now, a lot of people may not know who Benzino is. If you from the old days, you know who Benzino is, right?
But he gets the giant.
Yo, Benzino's a legend of the rap game. Some of you who's younger may not know, but he was behind one of the what used to be called a hip hop Bible, the Source magazine, because that was the main magazine that really
He's gangster for real. I love Benzino.
But look,
he stole the Source magazine.
But I'm saying, but he also helped build it, and then those other people stole it from him at a point too.
You know why Benzino takes the big L before you. This is why he takes it, because you're just super gangster. I don't know nobody, and you'll probably never meet a nigga that did what he did ever again in life. And after that, you let some chick take that from you, nigga, on TV.
So that's an L. But yo, listen, that ain't even the L I was talking about, though. Hold on, L. That's not even the L I was talking about. He got some new stuff out, right?
Yeah.
And the new video is pretty much aching. Remember that D'Angelo song, Untitled, where he was just half naked and it was just about his body? You know what I'm saying?
Wow. And that's Benzino.
Yo, so look, first I want to establish a big pause on this, right? Big pause, a big no homo. But Benzino just released a video that's very similar to that D'Angelo classic, right?
That is fucking crazy.
It's just shirtless and all that. I don't know if that's working into 2020 or 2021.
But I didn't see it.
Yo, it's out there and it's funny.
It's good enough for me.
Yo, listen. Pause. I didn't go look for it, but you know when something gets released, pause, right? They go put it out there. Then I stumbled on it. I'm like, yo, it's Benzino trying to live through D'Angelo, that Untitled swag.
I'm telling you, man. Them drugs is real good in Boston, man.
Damn. So I'm wondering, this might be an L, but then again, who am I to call it, right? I'm like, damn, Benzino, what's going on with that greasy
real shit? Because if he things like that you think is an L, and they fuck around and it hit, just like when this nigga, what's the funny looking Jock? When Jock did the funny shit with his hair, niggas thought it was an L, and then 2 days later, his shit was viral. See what I'm saying?
It was viral.
His numbers ain't stopped. So it's like, yo, sometimes you might look at it, because life is different now. We're heterosexual goons. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, life is based on gay shit. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You might get 100 million gay niggas to hit this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, yo, pause, hit this shit. Right. But you see what I'm saying? Like it's just different on a visual level.
Damn.
So maybe somebody somewhere told him that that's a good look.
So you know what?
I would watch it.
Damn, I like how you put that. And look, I'm about to wrap this up and we out of here. But I'll just say this: it appears to be that sometimes you can win with an L. You can know how to take an L and win with that, right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's a fact, man. Yo, L, man. Good looking out for coming through and let it be known and let these people know what the L be like. You know what I'm saying? We go hit them our L's, but at the same time, we gonna keep letting it be known that, hey, that there are ways where you can turn an L into a win. Cause I see you out here winning, man, and keep that up, black man.
I'm trying to turn an L into a W. You see what I'm saying? My name is LW.
Keep that up. All right, man. Yo, good looking out, my G, man. And we go come back and keep telling these people to take these L's, because there's a lot of suckers out there.
Tune in. Y'all already know, man. Tune in. Unseen Product with Fanatic LG. We gonna keep bringing it to y'all live.
There you go. I appreciate you, my G.
Definitely. Be safe, brother.
Man, I bring the heat calm and steady. Full force and bomb you heavy. It's smart to have your armies ready. Move when I say I'm armed and deadly. Tighten nerves edgy. Absurd, but I choke the bird already. Cause when I spit it, then you whip. Fat you hit. I'm max spitting your 6. No games, I'm back in this shit. Either mics or bricks, so knifing you sick. I'm right for the hit. And out of spite, I'll be piping your bitch. I'm liable to split. You head and shoulders, the petty is over. I clap at the range. Down the Chevy, know it's ready for war, soldiers. Your end is getting closer, like it's supposed to. Pretend you bolder. And get burnt by the flames like a broke toaster. No more time, I'm getting older. The heart is colder. Rhymes choke ya and leave you in line for the vultures. Other than mine, it's over. I hunt and find these jokers and take them out the deck before the game's set. There's only real players and vets here. The meal laying you wet, with shells stuck in your head like it's steel barrettes. I eat cooked beef, you done yet? My kind riding your threats. You last trying to hype with the best. Man, I bring the heat, calm and steady. Hear the sound of the first round. Look around, ain't none of y'all ready. I bring the heat, armed and ready. The street to the mic, the steel of the clip. If motherfuckers wanna start shit, I bring the heat, armed and ready. For the money, nigga, I grind for the things that I got coming to me. I bring the heat, armed and deadly. I spit magazine, spit 16, the bomb you heavy.
Thought I told you motherfuckers we coming. Thought I was bluffing. Shit wasn't nothing till we turned it into something. Know my lifestyle drastic. America's most wanted for rapping. Rich man laughing. I'm broke making it happen. And I've been practicing shooting my Mac 11. Bet these motherfuckers never come here again. Bring the heat. You can freeze in these streets. Rest you in peace. Amp out of beef. Fuck you and the police. Well, drama nigga better get ready. Getting this money. Sleep or get buried. I ain't crying, nigga. Shit funny. And I'm so crazy. Say I ain't the greatest rapper, that's what you're telling me. And make a nigga pick up a pistol, bring the shit with you. Fire and ready, don't make us bring the fucking bitch out you, nigga. I'm so hood. Make a nigga wish he could run me off the block. Take a shot, nigga, make a move.
Man, I bring the heat, calm and steady. Hear the sound of the first round. Look around, ain't none of y'all ready. I bring the heat, armed and ready. The street to the mic, the steel of the clip. If motherfuckers wanna start shit, I bring the heat, armed and ready. For the money, nigga, I grind for the things that I got coming to me. I bring the heat, armed and deadly. I spit magazine, spit 16, the bomb you heavy. You get shots in your frame, blaze in your chest. The words fuck with the steps. You left in the curve.
And edited by producer and mix engineer, Unseen. Thanks for listening.